1, 2, 3, funk it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Navya, and I hope you stick till the end of this video. Today's Saturday the 22nd of February, and my one and only friend at uni has gone home, so I have nothing to do. That's a lie because I do have some work, because I'm working as a research assistant for a PhD student, and I didn't complete the task on the deadline. I was due to submit all of it yesterday, but that didn't happen. And yes, I do have a lot of pending work from it, but I decided I'd rather not do it during the day and I can do it at night, because I've already asked for an extension. And I am actually going to stay up all night today and get it done. But it was a really sunny day today, and somehow my luck is just so bad that the moment I pulled out the tripod, the sun just disappeared. So it really wasn't the best use of my time. And yes, maybe I regret not going home, but I did go home just last weekend, so I didn't think it would be right to go home again. Basically, I have no social life, and that means I have nothing to do. I don't want to sit and rot in my room for the whole weekend. The thing is, my uni is kind of in a closed off area where I literally can't do anything, but there's a town nearby with loads of restaurants and shops where I would be able to spend time by myself. But because it's not here, I'd have to take the bus and go there. And sometimes that makes it harder for me to actually do that, because the idea of leaving my campus alone is just not the most exciting thing. Recently, I realized that I actually don't like spending time by myself, and I've been trying to change that, and I think it is working, but mainly because I kind of drown myself in work that I don't even have to think about dealing with my thoughts. So this weekend, I thought I might go into town and take myself out on a date, basically. I woke up quite late. I literally woke up at 1:30 p.m, but the sun is still somehow out, and I am really lucky for that. So the plan for this weekend is that I want to explore this nature reserve that apparently is in my university, but I've never seen it. And every time my friend and I try to get there, it's somehow always 1 a.m. at night. So she hallucinates these old women with cats coming and chasing after us. So we end up screaming and running away. Anyone I've spoken to about this has said they don't even know it exists. So I'm going to try and find that. Then I'm also going to go take myself out to dinner in Leamington, which is the nearby town. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I don't know if I want dessert or normal food, but I just want to go see and explore the area and see what I want to do. And lastly, I have a guitar, but I haven't played the guitar in quite a long time because 1, I don't have the time, and 2, I have to actually leave my room to do that. Our university does have practice rooms that I did know about before, but I didn't want to play the guitar. I wanted to try out the piano. But recently I found out every practice room also has a free piano. So what am I doing? However, these practice rooms are on a first come first served basis, so I have to be there very early in the morning, or apparently on the weekday and Fridays it is more free. I don't know, I think I'm just lazy, because even if I've been free at a different time of day, I've never gone to see because I'm just set myself up for disappointment saying that it's going to be busy and I'm going to have to wait, and I don't want to wait. But this weekend, I'm actually going to do it. I find it really difficult to do things when I sit in my pajamas all day. So today I woke up and I actually got ready to do something. I'm scared the sun's going to disappear again really quick, but I do have to have my lunch, which is some spaghetti that I made last night, and I still had some left over for today's lunch. So I'm going to eat and then maybe go into the nature reserve and then go into town. The sun is actually really nice today. So I set off to my walk in the nature reserve. The sun happened to disappear the moment I set foot outside though. I found this area very peaceful and very quiet, and I could imagine myself coming here and filming videos without being scared of people coming and me feeling embarrassed. There was a huge expanse of a lawn here, and there was a random bench at the end of the lawn which I thought was really cool. I could imagine myself coming here on a sunny day and sitting on the bench and reading a book by myself, or more likely bringing my laptop and working, because I literally haven't read a book since I was 14 years old. I continued to walk ahead and I found a junction that split the road into 2 parts.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Been trying to get a hold of you all night. We haven't talked in months, but that's alright. Was wondering if you wanted to go for a drive.
I feel like one of the biggest factors that restrain us from doing things alone is the fear of judgment. We assume that others might see us as lonely or lacking friends or awkward, even though most people aren't actually paying that much attention to you. I see an open basketball court and a park, like an open gym.
Snowy streets, highway signs that always point me east, point me east.
I was going to say someone was playing the piano, but I wasn't sure, and then he just left the room, so immediately I got it. So that was a false alert. Someone was waiting outside, so I was kicked out because he was technically there first. And then I sat here and waited until someone left the room in front of my own eyes because I was scared that if I did try and knock on someone's door, someone would already be there and it would be rude. I then got a room and then tried to practice playing the piano for half an hour, which is actually way harder than I thought it would be. I've realised I'm really shit at this, and I can still hear stuff from the other rooms and they can also hear me, and it's probably really torturous for them to hear me because I'm actually really bad. People keep walking in and thinking this room's empty as well because that's just how bad I am. I'm really bad. This is what I'm trying to play.
The difference here is we just played the D and the B together at first. Alright, so if anybody asks...
That's the best I can do for now. After attempting to play the piano, I sat outside the art centre for a couple minutes, contemplating whether or not I should pay £12 to go to an a cappella concert that I found out was just happening at that moment. I decided against it and then took the bus to town to have some dinner by myself, all alone. It's completely normal. I enjoyed coming to town. I enjoyed peeping through people's windows and looking at how beautiful their houses look, especially when they were older people living there. I hope that didn't sound too creepy. Something that did cause me a mild amount of stress was asking for a table for one. I had never done that before and it was kind of intimidating. I came to a desert place instead of an actual restaurant because I feel like that would have been even weirder. Another thing I found that stops us from doing things alone is adhering to social norms. It's not very common or seen as normal for someone to go to a restaurant by themselves and eat alone. This ties in with how I was feeling like I was overdressed, even though I wasn't really. It's just this internalized thought that we usually dress up for other people or when we're going out with other people, not when we're going alone, but should be more normalized. But once you do it more than once, it actually does get so much easier. I feel so much more confident now if I had to go to a restaurant by myself and ask for a table for one. That waffle was amazing, by the way. As usual, it's my usual order. After dinner, I went for a walk and ended up at this park that looked like there was a fairy tale looking silent disco going on. It was mainly a family event made for younger kids. I still went anyway and watched the show. I think I saw a board that called it the Sensory Garden, but I'm not sure if that was about this or something in the past because it did say 2015. My earphones died somewhere in the middle and I was greeted by the loud sounds of people enjoying themselves, people who aren't alone. But also the music from the beautiful fountain show that they had put up. I think another barrier is self-consciousness. Being alone in public makes us more aware of ourselves. We have to deal with our own thoughts and we worry more about how we look to others compared to when we're with other people. This is because we don't have the distraction of conversation and then we end up overanalyzing ourselves. I waited at the bus stop for a couple minutes to get back to campus. My phone's literally at 4%, but I just arrived and finished my day. Hey guys, I'm back now and I can safely say it's been a day. I feel like I'm going to say a lot of vulnerable things in this video and I'm going to try and keep the trauma dumping to a minimum. But today was not exactly what I expected it to be. Usually when people say going on a solo date, you think being an independent woman and enjoying your freedom. But while the day was coming to an end, my earphones died and so I couldn't listen to music anymore. And I was left with my own thoughts and listening to what was actually happening outside. Now the area I went to, Leamington, is a very busy area. I could say it's almost exactly like some parts of London. There was just so much happening around. I went to the park and there was so many people there. So many families, so many groups of friends, and I couldn't help but feel more lonely than I was sitting in my room by myself because I'm kind of exposed to seeing people who aren't alone. I didn't really see anyone alone. I'd always see people in like a family or mainly groups of friends, and yeah, I had a lot of FOMO because I didn't feel like a university student. There was this one moment when I was standing at the bus stop to come back when a group of uni students walked past me, probably doing a bar crawl or something, and suddenly I felt like I was still in school thinking about my time when I'll be one of those people. And the truth is I am one of those people and I just don't feel like that. Sorry guys, this came off as extremely depressing. I'm honestly not that depressed. I literally went back to Leamington with my friend the next day. We went to Gale's and tried some matcha and I had a focaccia, she had a cookie and a bagel, and this is not even the friend that I was talking about that wasn't even at uni, which says that I do actually have more than one friend and I was just being extremely dramatic. I just meant to say that I had a smaller circle of friends and I've always had quality over quantity friendships, so I am actually pretty happy with my life and with my uni experience. So I hope this doesn't come off as extremely depressing. That's it. Thank you. Anyway, in that time of silence on the way back, I did a lot of self-reflecting and I thought a lot about things that have changed and things that haven't changed since I've come to uni. Some things have been good, some things have not been good, and some things I can't really tell if are good. I'm probably not the best judge for that. But overall, I think it was a good experience and I probably should do it more often, because not having a big group of friends at uni shouldn't stop me from doing things people do at uni. I think it was a great day though. The fact that I'm here at 9 I think is a pretty good time to have come back, and now that means I can get my work done for the job that I'm doing and relax tomorrow, because I did all the things I wanted to do today and I didn't have to spread them out over Saturday and Sunday. So thank you for watching. I hope this vlog wasn't too depressing. I would definitely recommend doing this for anyone who's watching. Only if you're an adult, not if you're a child. Don't do that. I think this trip was a lot of self-reflection in a good way, and it was great to spend time by myself and remember the kind of person that I was a couple years ago and trying to become that person again. But if you're still watching, thank you for watching till the end, and I do hope you subscribe to see me again. Bye!